So, as a lot of you are aware, there is this topic floating all over the internet. Derek Jackson. Honestly, because of this scandal, it's the first time hearing about this man. There's tons of women following him, and he giving relationship advice and all this kind of stuff. But he was like cheating repeatedly on his wife or something, and how the woman is being naive because she's taking him back, and she's only saying God, God. She doesn't have on her face beat, or she got on a bonnet or a nightcap or whatever everybody want to describe it. First of all, when you're mad and you're not happy, that's the problem. First of all, that's the problem with social media. People want everything to look like Hollywood, and we can't do that all the time. If she's mad, don't get me wrong, she's probably accepted, forgiven. They're still working through their stuff, but she's still mad. She's still hurt. She should come sit on social media and look cute. Cute for who? That man been seeing that woman when she woke up in the morning without brushing her teeth, with no makeup on. She said she been with him for what, 19 years? I just kind of seen a video, or not 19 years, since she was 19, or they've been back and forth with it. She probably was there when he wasn't even the Derek that everybody paying attention to right now. Okay? The famous guy. She's probably been with him when he had barely anything, you know? She stuck with him. So he didn't find her like one of them people where when you get money and then they find you and they don't even know your backstory, you know? Nobody know the struggle they've been through, but that's another story for another day. The nerve of people to pay attention to silly things like makeup. Or maybe she's not looking good enough, that's why he cheated. Or she sat on the TV without wearing makeup. Some people don't like makeup, looking all fake and stuff. So is that what that most people think attracts men, right? So whoever the lady is that he cheated with, or ladies are they like fake from head to toe, like butt fake, boobs fake, lashes and all the extra stuff? They're looking like clowns or something. So I mean, like, I don't get it. But let's go back to this. And the people that are saying, oh, she keeps saying God, God. When you do marry and you base your relationship, have God in the middle of it, you will say God, God, because you pray for your husband. People are humans. They can make mistakes. People are flawed. I know why a lot of people are mad at him, because he's speaking stuff that he's really not doing. He's saying, don't cheat on your wife, telling people or your significant other, if they're not doing right by you, leave and stuff and da 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 da. From what I just got from few videos I've seen, because I wanted to hear what he's really saying, that's got people so mad about him doing what he did, and they're trying to cancel him. But he's wrong, because he's being a hypocrite to be saying one thing but totally doing another. But then that brings me to another thing where we put people on the pedestal. He is not on a pedestal, you know, because even pastors, that's why people get so disappointed. People get hurt, they leave churches, because they put people on pedestal. He is not somebody put on a pedestal. Y'all that been watching him, did y'all ever wonder where is his wife or his girlfriend if he's so good? Because I seen a video, somebody said they barely seen him post his woman. And yeah, especially for some people that says, oh, I want my relationship to be private, so I don't post my man or my woman on any social media. Well, that's one of the things. People can lie, say, well, I didn't know he had a woman. Even if they knew, but they still accepted what he brought to them. Because when you're a celebrity, everybody wants to be in your circle. Everybody wants to, sleep with you, I guess. He's got money. He talks all the things that they want to hear. So women will want to sleep with him. The fact that even though he's got a woman, and some women didn't even care, they still wanted to sleep with him and do all those things. It tells a lot about society too. Don't get me wrong, he's mad and nobody placing blame. He's wrong. He's mad, wrong for doing that. Because a lot of people probably don't left their men or women because they're listening to Derrick Jackson. I heard like there's more women listening to him than men. So I would say most women leaving their men or not even giving somebody the chance because they're listening to him when he's the total opposite. Marriage is not, it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing. You work on marriage. You build marriage. Marriage is not like you see on TV. It's not glamorous like that. You find somebody married, you go live happily ever after. I don't think the devil likes the unity that God wants in us. Like a man finding a woman, getting married, having kids, and him being the head of the home and all that kind of stuff. That's not what society wants to see. Society wants to see broken up homes. They want to see broken up homes. They want to see people moving from one man to the next, one woman to the next. People doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And, you know, society don't want to see that union, that union that God ordained. So when people trying to fight for their marriage, it looks like they're crazy. No, they're not crazy. She's telling you that when it happened, she went out. She wasn't home. She went for a whole year, try to get stuff together. And they have kids. Don't get me wrong. You can be, nobody should abuse you and you still stay in a relationship because you have kids with them. But I'm just saying like this is not a today, yesterday relationship for people to just act like, oh, it's just something you could just get over and stuff like that. When you take a vow, you go in the church, it says for better or for worse. I don't understand what worse is to some people, but money is better, I guess. Whatever the case is, nobody wants to work through anything. Nobody wants to work through anything. Everything should just be peaches and cream. Yeah, she can up and leave. But who says the next man that she's going to come in contact with, he's not going to be a cheater or something worse or whatever the case is. Nobody know anybody's situation. But people are so mean. They just sit on it. They just sit there and just say a lot of mean stuff. She's hurting. If you can do anything for her, pray for her for God to give her the strength. And if it's really something that they are working on, for God to help them work on it. But if something that's very toxic, for her, that God will help her see to get out of it. Sitting there talking a bunch of nonsense is not going to help. What even the people that are talking, what do they know about marriage? Oh, she can just get up out of there. Most of them, that's why they're not even married today, because they can just get up out of there. They don't even they're looking for that perfect everything, and you cannot find perfect everything. Nobody is perfect. Only God is perfect. So it baffles me that people in this whole reality thing, and they've been listening to Derrick, taking every word he said at heart, and then now they're mad about it because they trusted him with everything, making decisions on if they should start dating somebody, break up with them, who they should look for. He's a human. He's flawed. He's not perfect. He's not perfect. And you know, this thing where people say like hurt people are the ones with the most like smiles and stuff, or he's probably a hurt man. I don't think, even though he's giving relationship advice, that if I was to listen to him, I wouldn't think he's perfect, because sometimes you have to go through something in order to have the experience to be able to help people out. So maybe that was his outlet, putting it out there. He's struggling with it. But he's helping people. I mean, it's as crazy as it sounds. He's struggling with it, but he's helping people. You shouldn't put women through pain. He's probably like struggling to get out of that. So he advising people. But instead of him saying, oh, it's my life, pretty much I went through this, he doesn't want to say that. Now it all blew up and he have no choice but to let the world know that That's what's been happening behind closed doors. You know, what is she to blame? When you're married to somebody, you pray that they stay faithful. You pray that they keep their, their minds and their heart focus on building their family and not outside. You know, nowadays, and another thing, yeah, don't get me wrong. People, I've heard it so many times. Oh, when you get married, after certain years, you start to feel so comfortable. That's all of us, especially when you've been married over 10 years. My husband have seen me with my hair a hot mess too many times to count. Wake up to each other in the morning, go to bed. I mean, like, they've seen you in your natural state. So sometimes you really just get comfortable. What is there that you want to hide, or what is there that you want to do so much to impress? No, don't get me wrong. Don't go out there looking hot mess or whatnot. But you don't have anything to prove so much with having makeup on and all this extra thing, even when it's time to go to bed. So when you are a side chick or you are a girlfriend, you always want to look your best, because the man gotta see that, oh, this is that. So you're working extra hard. That's why maybe the women that he messed with, they probably are looking good, because they had to keep up that looking cute so he can be attracted to them, and being very easy. But at home, his wife, she knows not to. She's not worrying about anything, unless, I mean, like, if he's been cheating, yes. Because I don't see how you can cheat or be a cheater and your wife go to sleep every night thinking everything is okay. Because I feel like if you are a cheater, in the back of your spouse's mind, regardless male or female, they're always thinking, oh, I wonder if he or she is cheating. If you go places and they're not there with you, they wonder if you're cheating. They always got like that side eye. They're always thinking, and you don't want to put people through that kind of stuff. You don't want to put them through that. For them always thinking. But ladies, actually, I really didn't come here to talk about him so much. I came to talk about us married women, God-fearing married women. Don't let all this scandal go in between these people. Oh, Derek, he's using God, and this other one. Continue to pray for your husband. That has nothing to do with you. And that's social media stuff. Because if he was not on social media, they would have handled that behind closed doors. They would have handled that. They would have handled that behind closed doors. But this is social media stuff. Everything has to be out there. And he have to come out now and tell people everything, because he's I mean, how many followers he has? I don't know, a whole bunch. And a whole bunch of people have listened to him and taken his every single word. So at the end of the day, yeah, he have to come out, and he dragged her behind him, because I wouldn't want to talk. She should have told him, you handled it out there. Let him say whatever they want to say. If she really came back to wanting for the relationship to work, and she's not being coerced into saying anything, you handled it out there. You went there and did your thing. I don't got nothing to do with it. You handled it. I don't need to explain to anybody. You were doing your thing, and I wasn't there with you. I didn't encourage you. I didn't none of that. So you handled it, But she chose to come out because maybe people are saying, oh, she's being forced to do stuff, and she have to come and tell people, oh no, I'm not, and stuff. But you can judge anybody and say, oh, she's using God as something. If she believes in God, I didn't go on her page or anything, because I'm not really invested in that. I just talked about it because of the thing. The main thing that's bugging people is the woman appearance. That's why I just wanted to speak on that. Like, really, her appearance. When he first met that lady, I tell you, she was looking what he wanted. It wasn't only appearance. It was whatever else that he saw in her. Okay, years have passed. People age. She have children or child or whatever, but she got a kid or whatnot for him. People age, and y'all grow up. You're getting older. Things changing. So you're gonna take every word that he said and try to put him on this high pedestal. And then when he does something, which every man, doesn't have to be cheating, any other thing, every man have a flaw. Okay? Put him on a high pedestal. And then you're mad because he did what he did. At the end of the day, that is between him and his wife. You don't have to listen to him anymore. You don't have to buy his merchandise or whatever he's selling, because that's a problem. Instead of y'all taking your issues, I would say to God, and if it's really something that you need a therapist or something in it, you get them. You're trying to listen to somebody on social media tell you how to live your life, what to look for in a man, what to do, what not to do, and you stick with that. You take that like your Bible. You take that like your Bible, because nothing in the Bible tells you what to look for in a man, how to be treated. Nothing that tells you that. But some guy on social media tells you, show you videos of people living their life. Social media, let's see. 88% of social media is really not reality. Some people don't get on social media. Like, people might say my hair is a hot mess, which I don't care. Like I said, if my husband looking for somebody with getting their hair done all the time or getting their nails done and all of that, I don't think he would have married me. Because when he saw me, I was in a basketball shorts and a backpack on my back. Okay? So, social media, 88% of the time, is so fake. Because some real true things are on social media, but 88% of the time. Because, like, I can't sit here. I should have maybe when it got lipstick on my lip, maybe did my eyebrow a little, put a good lighting, I don't know, do all that extra stuff just to come and sit and talk. And then what? You finish with it, Tony, you take it all off. You take it all off. It's like a mask. You put it on when you're ready to face the public, and you take it off. And that's what Derek was doing. He was telling you what y'all wanted to hear, and then he was doing stuff that only, to be honest, his wife supposed to really be hurt by this, because she's the one that been violated. You know? Another thing, men, they like, I don't even know how to put this. And I will not say all men. I'm not going to even do that. But some men, they like what they can get so easy. So all these women that probably because of what he does, they wanted to sleep with this man. And regardless of what? And regardless of, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, some men, they will do what they want to do. And regardless of how good their relationship is, when you give yourself to them easy, they're doing what they have to do. And we have some Jezebel spirits and some Eves around here. The stuff that is forbidding, that's what they want. They want that married man. You know? They want that married man. And they're not going to stop until they get him. He's to blame. But just imagine, somebody's like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. You out here talking about men shouldn't do this to women. And if a man cheated on a woman, blah, blah, blah. A man should do this, honor his girl, do this and do that. And you're trying to talk to me and you have a woman, put him on blast for that. Let the whole world know that goes on into relationships. But you see social media relationship and y'all all want to compare your relationship to social media relationship. My husband hates that. Even if I just want to tell him about something even nice, like, oh, look at that. Not even like the negative part. He just, he has no, he don't want nothing of that. They do their thing, you do your thing. You know? Don't pay attention to social media. Somebody can be just coming from arguing bitterly, okay? And come and put a picture. Now they made up, but they put a picture the next day. Peaches and cream. You don't even know that they were arguing, they were mad at each other. And it's okay. You can be mad at each other because there is no relationship where you can get mad at each other. That's not good. No. Because we will have different opinions. So, get mad at each other if you need to. And then work on whatever it is that y'all are mad at each other for. You make it work. But, I mean, whatever the case is, this will be over soon. That was Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. It's over with now. Who's talking about it? Jerry will be over with. Some people will still listen to him. A lot of people are disappointed in Jada. They're back listening to her. People will go back to listening to him to give them relationships, to be the Bible on relationship. That's all I have for now. What, Gianna? You want a bottle of water? Yeah? Maybe? Okay. We gotta go.